I'm joined now by Norris Trent on set, and it's, as I said there, Independence Day in Niger. What are we seeing with these demonstrations right now?
Yeah, there were lots of pictures coming out, largely on social media, of huge crowds of largely young men gathering in the centre of Niamey to celebrate Independence Day, independence from France in 1960, which was the colonial power. And of course, there are celebrations every year, but this year they've got a very particular tone to them. There have been chants of support for the coup leaders, chants saying down with ECOWAS, and chants saying France get out. And people have had T-shirts handed out or printed up with the head of the coup leader, General Abdurrahman Chiani, on them. So clearly that they're rallying people in support of that coup. As the evacuations now have wrapped up, France has said that it has finished all its evacuation flights from Niamey for its citizens who wanted to leave. Some of them have chosen to stay, and also evacuated people of other nationalities, European nationalities, British and American, Indian as well, people who wanted to leave because the airspace is still closed for international flights, and this was a way if people wanted to get out of fearing insecurity. We saw at a demonstration last Sunday that the French embassy was attacked, so a lot of uncertainty still in Niger.
And that uncertainty being fueled by a deadline. On Sunday, ECOWAS says that if constitutional order is not restored, there will be a military intervention.
Absolutely. So there is this looming deadline, as you say, of Sunday, because last Sunday, ECOWAS, the regional bloc, the Economic Community of West African States, called for the reinstatement of the ousted President Mohamed Bazoum and said that if that didn't happen within a week, that they could face consequences, the coup leaders could face consequences, including perhaps putting military intervention on the table. So this is fueling tensions at the moment. There's been no sign that the coup leaders want to give in to the pressure that's being put on them there. They have the coup leaders, the second in command, and a delegation has been flying to neighbouring countries of Mali and Burkina Faso to meet with coup leaders there, who've said that any military intervention they would see also as a declaration of war against Mali and Burkina Faso as well. So that could have huge implications for the whole region. The leader of the putsch has taken to television in Niger to condemn already sanctions that have been imposed by ECOWAS, and he has described them as inhuman. We can take a listen to those now.
The National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland rejects these sanctions in their entirety and refuses to give in to any pressure from any quarter. We reject any interference in the internal affairs of Niger and reject the claim by some and others to punish the National Council for the Safeguarding of the Homeland and the people of Niger as an example.
So the leader of the junta there in Niger remaining firm on the surface at least, and there is speculation about ECOWAS, whether they could even be in a position to launch some kind of military intervention, or whether perhaps they're bluffing in this. Nigeria has taken over the presidency. They're the dominant force in ECOWAS and in the region. So there's a lot remains to be seen whether this is like a kind of playing poker in this region, trying to be firm. Will they actually follow out with that threat? Will it come to that?
Thank you so much. Norris Trent there, giving us an update on the situation, an unfolding crisis with Niger and the Sahel region.